Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the group exhibit Hydrogen Fuel Cells Europe here at Hanover Fairground 2023. I am welcoming all guests here. Yes, please come have a seat. There are two lovely ladies. They're walking around and serving you drinks, all complimentary. As on the house, it's on us. It's on us so that you can relax and enjoy our presentations because we are discussing the future here. We are discussing how we can use the technology of hydrogen and fuel cell applications. I have a representative from Siemens here today on stage. We will be talking about the process analytics and instrumentation for green hydrogen production. My favorite topic on this fair is green hydrogen. So please welcome with me on stage the business developer for hydrogen market, Mr. Frederic Thielland.
So good morning, everyone. So thank you for the introduction. So today I would like to talk about process analyzers and instrumentation in regards of green hydrogen production. That will not be very detailed, but because of presentation is pretty short, so you can always visit us at our booth. I'll mention that later. Here, this is our vision about hydrogen economy from Siemens. So it includes from hydrogen production to storage and transportation and use of hydrogen. And then we have developed a solution for all this hydrogen ecosystem. So our portfolio basically is about electrification, automation, digitalization. But today I will have a focus on field instruments, as I said. So here is about the Siemens measurement intelligence portfolio for the hydrogen, let's say, industry. So we have a range of instrumentation, which is basically a flow, pressure, temperature, positioner, valve positioner, and level. And also we are also present on the gas analysis through continuous gas analyzers and process gas chromatography for the trace measurement. So let's talk now about this green hydrogen production. So this is a process map of typical PEM electrolyzer plants. So it's a plant because here we also have the water demineralization plants and hydrogen electrolysis, of course, but we have also the purification, compression, and storage part of the plant. So here you can see a lot of different technology that can be used. So from temperature, pressure, flow, and so on. I will try to cover a few of them and give you some insight about what we can propose. Let's start with the pressure. So pressure is a very important part of the electrolyzer plants. So typically we range from 30 bar or a bit less at the electrolysis, and then in the storage we can go up to 450 bar or more. So lots of solution there. Important to note is this specific effect. When you measure hydrogen, you have a permeation effect. So we have to use some special material coating on our sensor in order to prevent some problem with the pressure sensors. So depending on the pressure and temperature, we use this gold plated, for instance, as on our membrane. Now about the flow, so lots of technology again here from Coriolis, of course. Electromagnetic is also used. Delta P, it's also something we provide to electrolyzer plants. And on the right-hand side, I show the clamp-on ultrasonic flow meter. So it's also something interesting for hydrogen because it's a contactless technique. And then it has been tested recently by a laboratory in Netherlands called DNVGL for hydrogen application. Temperature now. Temperature, of course, critical again. Here I just want to highlight in the middle, you can see again this clamp-on technique. So also this is a product that was quite popular for electrolyzer company. It avoids doing additional drilling or work on the pipe and potential hydrogen leakage eventually. So it's a very nice technology, seal approved, and with the required accuracy. So now let's talk about the gas analysis. So see this a product called GS700 C process. So it's a modular platform. So here we can accommodate different technology, different module according to what you want to measure. And the exchange can be done in a few minutes. So you can exchange by a new one or new technology. So that makes a very flexible tool, but also can guarantee a very high availability for electrolyzer plants. So typically application in electrolyzer plant is to measure on the hydrogen and oxygen stream for process control and safety. So this is a very important measurement. In order to even further improve this availability of the measurement, we have developed a special smart software that analyzes on continuous basis all lot of, let's say, technical parameters from our sensors, and dozens of them, and it can provide analysis and some predictive information to handle the potential anomalies that can occur in the sensor. Purity was mentioned. I think there's maybe a lot of presentation on that topic. Of course, this is important. Impurities are very critical to fuel cell. So you have this ISO standard, which is the 14687 that detail all impurities to be monitored. But here I want to focus on the analysis that we're doing on the production plants. Usually we don't do the full analysis, but we just focus on the component of interest. It depends on the way you produce hydrogen. So here I put a list of different situations, if it's a steam methane reformer or PEM or chloralkaline. And for this measurement, of course, we can provide a dedicated solution. But this is really a continuous measurement here. Going to IIoT, we have been discussing also this topic with electrolyzer company. The idea is to use a sensor, a multi-variable sensor. Here we focus on the vibration, and especially on rotating equipment like pump, motors, compressors. And the idea is to predict any problem and to eventually anticipate on the potential maintenance. And for that, we use artificial intelligence and the clouds. So we are going to make a full analysis of your specific application and determine when the process is running at normal or abnormal states. This system also can be coupled with other measurements like flow, temperature, whatever measurement you have in your system, and to build your own model. And this is really a true artificial intelligence. To finish, I would like just to finish. I would like to finish with just a few, let's say, points I would like to address. So here it's important. What I wrote here: we standardize solution tailored to your needs. It's very important for electrolyzer manufacturers to have a standard in order to not re-engineer every time. But of course, we have lots of variation from the sensors. I mentioned a few examples here on the temperature, if you need gold membrane, etc. So we have many different options for our customer, and really the idea is to work together to standardize this solution. Here's about high quality. So about gas analysis, so it's very important. Long-term stability, etc. Maybe sometimes we tend to go for the cheapest analyzer, things like that. But quality is really critical here. We have this platform GS700 with a very high availability, long-term stability. And just to note that we are participating to that NEOM project in Middle East. So we're going to supply this product for the electrolyzers. Integration to the automation system is also something that we should not neglect, and we don't. And so in my department, we have developed specific standardized library. This is the function block, the faceplate, again, to simplify the engineering, to lower the cost, etc. So everything is available, and even with, let's say, additional features. Standards, we mentioned a bit this quality standards for the hydrogen purity. Also something that is a strength at Siemens. So we have certification all over the world, and that you have a project in Kazakhstan or in Japan or in Middle East or in Europe. We have a certificate for the product. We also have a lot of products which are still certified. This is required very much for electrolyzer application. So that removes a bit of, let's say, hassle to your, and you can forget about it because more or less we have all the certificate with us already. So I think for me it's already done. So I would like to thank you. Maybe we have a little bit of time for questions. Yeah, we do? Okay. And in any case, feel free to go to our booth, just on the right-hand side, B22.
Thank you very much, Frederic. It was lovely having you here. If there is a question from the audience, you can ask now. If not, you can think about your question and take it to the booth. Thank you very much, Mr. Frederic Thielland.
Thank you.